Hi everyone, welcome back. Today I'm going to be testing this DeWalt palm sander. This little guy, even though it comes with a case, about 40 bucks from Lowe's, not a big deal, not real expensive, but one thing I have noticed is that it does throw a lot of dust. Even though I had this little thing here to catch, what I would probably do in the future is hook up a little shop vac to it so it'll suck everything out. Even though it had these little holes, you know, to try and catch everything in this bag, it doesn't. If you're doing a lot of sanding, it's going to look like it snowed in your garage. But it had, you know, a Velcro pad on it, which ain't bad. These pads right here, they only got, you know, basically 4 holes. The other little ones don't do anything. You know, I mean, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You got 8 holes in this. 8. And only 4 of these are actually usable. And these are made by, what's the company? DeWalt. I mean, they're not like they're cheaply priced. They're actually not. I mean, just for 5 of them at Home Depot with the holes, it's $5. But if you get them without the holes, it's only $3 for 5 of them. You know, I think it's kind of stupid. They charge you $2 more just to put a few holes in it. But these other ones, they didn't have any more. These ones have the right amount of holes in them, which is nice. It's all the holes you need for the sander. You know, I can't remember if these were made by DeWalt or somebody else, but these were actually nicely priced at Lowe's. So, unfortunately, this one's dead. So is this one. I'm going to put the pad on. It's got a Velcro pad. No biggie. Line up your holes the best you can. Whatever ones you can use. Even though it's only going to suck the stuff out from 4 of them. And then in here, you guys have seen me with my bar stool before. I put these pegs in here. And they got a glue, and sometimes they don't like to go in all the way. So, a lot of people, you guys are probably asking, why are you using not a brand new one out of the box to test it compared to something else? Well, you're going to find out real quick, I don't do that. I don't turn around and get like 2 or 3 of these things because for one reason I don't have the budget. And not like any of these companies are, you know, even know who I am and they're throwing me stuff to test. So this stuff comes out of my own pocket. But I have used other ones in the past. They're not that good. This one for DeWalt, I mean, like I said, it's nicely priced. And one main thing I believe in is that I don't take this one and take like 3 or 4 other ones and compare it. A lot of guys will do that. They'll take them out of a box and they'll show you unboxing it. Everyone knows what they look like. I don't know why you're going to waste 45 seconds of somebody's life unwrapping it out of the box. But when they take like 2 or 3 of these or 4 or whatever and they use them for like 4 seconds, oh, it didn't work that well, or that one worked better, the motor was a little stronger because it spun faster, that doesn't mean a damn thing to me. What it means to me is longevity. That is a true test. I've had this one, I would say, probably 6 months now. And it's got some weight to it, you know, which knows it's not cheaply built. And it's got a little RPM gauge on the side of it. So you can turn up the RPMs if you wanted to sand faster or slower, which is nice. A lot of them do not have that. You know, this little thing right here, a little RPM gauge. You know, if you're not looking for it, you will miss it. But I'm going to use it here. And like I said, longevity is, you know, that's a true test to me. I don't care if you get something 5 stars. You know, it could be the greatest product on the planet. If that motor pukes out after a month or 2, and ones that are cheaper like this, they surpass it, that's your true test. So I'm going to use this real quick again, you know, just to see how it does with these pads. So I'll let you know in a second here. Tell you one thing, these plugs are kind of sticking out pretty far. You know what? It's it's the same wood as what I'm using here. These are out of 2x4s, and it's a relatively soft wood. But sometimes when you get them and they come out of the store, they're wet, so they don't sand down that easy. But this pad right here, I mean, even though it throws a lot of dust, and the grit seems to be holding up pretty decent for the pad. The sanding pad itself, the sanding, these little sheets, out of the scale from 1 to 5 stars, I'll probably give them maybe about a 2.5 because they don't seem to last all that long for being as expensive as they are. I'm sorry, I really won't probably use these again. So, I mean, it's already starting to come off, which is not really a good sign. They didn't use good glue, and the grit feels nice, but it's coming off relatively easy. So on the sander itself, like I said, I've been using this for like 6 months, and I haven't had one problem with it. It's got a little rubber, button with the rubber over it, so nothing gets inside of it. Excuse me. And it's comfortable to use on your hand too. I mean, it's a nice size for my hand. I mean, I got normal size hands, so yeah. If I gotta rate this one out of 5 stars, I'm considering performance-wise, I'll give it a 5. But throwing dust, then I kind of have to give it maybe about a 3.5 because even with the bag not really having much in it, it still throws it around. But I'm sure a lot of it has to do with the paper. But it still does a good job performance-wise. I can't complain. Like I said, I'll probably hook up a little shop vac to this, to where the bag would go. That would probably help me out a ton. And yeah, so right now, you guys got my rating on this. But please subscribe. Please like my channel and hit that little bell for notifications for all my new videos that are going to come out. And check out my old ones. And they're not all the same subject of, hey, I built this or I built that. I do other things too. So if you guys like what I'm doing, look at the other videos, hit a like, subscribe, and hit that notification button. And I'll see you guys in the next video.